So now we're going to have our first project. We're going to build a wireframe for an app. Now, I have told you already in the past that throughout my career, I've been able to use Excel as the tool of choice in a number of different industries. One of them was as a product manager, and you can use Excel to create designs for products you're about to build. You don't have to use a specialized tool like Balsamic, although eventually you could and you will. But Excel is a perfect starting point to develop page templates that show the process flow for your website or your app. Now on my screen right now, I have an example. I've created an app called Car App. It's going to be like an Instagram for pictures of cars. And we are going to use this to do a quick lab on using a lot of the features in the Home tab. By the time you complete this lab, you should have mastered the art of formatting your Excel spreadsheet, which is an important Excel business skill that you're going to need to put forward a lot of professional presentations. App's pretty simple. Car app. I hit the side arrow, it shows me another car. Hit the arrow backwards, shows me that car again. Hit the sign in button, I go to sign in. Pretty simple. For the developers, I also have descriptions. If I click on a description, it takes me to where the description is. What if I click here? Comes down to the description. So I'm able to build the app, show the process flow, and include descriptions to hand over to the developers so that they can go off and build the app for me. And I'm doing all this with Microsoft Excel. So let's get started. Okay, first, I want to give myself a blank canvas. These lines are fine and all, but for my app, I want to have a blank canvas. So I'm going to click on the top left corner to select everything, the entire worksheet. Then I'm going to come up to the fill color and select white. There you go. Now I have this blank canvas, right? I'm going to rename my sheet app loading page. So this is the first page of the app. Great. Then I'm going to use borders to define the app. I'm going to come in here. There's a bunch of different borders, but I'm going to use the thick outside borders. That one, okay? I'm going to come over here like this. All right, and click on the borders. And now I have a border. Oh, I have another one here by mistake, so I got to take that one away by coming here and going to the no border. Click on that, and that one's gone away. All right, so that's my first page. Now, I want to have sort of a banner at the top. So I'll come here, select all of this. Right now, it's really a number of different cells, but I want to make it one big cell. So I'm going to select the entire cell and merge it. Then at the top, that's where I type the title, Car App. There you go. But it's down at the bottom. I don't like that. I could put it at the top like that. I could put it in the middle. Yeah, I like it in the middle. And now I can make it bigger by using this one. There we go. Car App. Should I put it to the left? No. Should I put it to the right? Yeah, I think I like it on the right. Let's leave it there. Okay. And let's give this one also a color. So we come in here. There you go. My car app is really coming together. Then I want to create a border somewhere in the middle where I'll have my picture. So I'm going to come here, put my little border. Oh, put my little border like that. Good. And select it. And there you go. And once again, I created a border by mistake here. Let's get rid of that one. No border. That one's gone. But now I got all these spaces. So let me just come back and do this one again. Outside border, that one's back. I'll do the same thing here with the thicker border. That one's back. Okay, we're in business. So our car app template is coming together. Now, what about those arrows? Well, I want them to be somewhere in the middle. How do you do that? You should know how to do that by now. Exactly. You merge the cells, come to this side, and merge the 3 cells as well. So now I have something there. Now I have the left arrow and I have the right arrow. Down at the bottom, I'm just going to have a number of different squares for different things. So I'm just going to have a couple of merges and I'm going to give them borders. A couple of merges and I'm going to give it a border. A couple of merges and give it a border. Oh, I think I missed this one. Let's do that again. Where's the border? There we go. All right, coming together. In this box, let me put that left and the right button. Oh, it looks too small. What should we do? Do you remember what we do? Exactly. I can move it up to the middle. Do the same thing with this one. Move it up to the middle. Now I'm going to make it bigger. There we go. Make this one bigger. So you're making use of the tools available to you in Excel to create this app, right? But we also want there to be a process flow. Next, I want to insert a picture inside the picture slider, right? We want to have a picture inside the picture slider. For that, I come to the Insert tab, go to the Illustration dropdown, click on Picture. Wherever your picture is loaded, in my case, it's in this device. I click on that. Then I load the picture of my car. So we got one car here. It's too big. I go to the edge over here and reduce the size like that. Good. I drop it right dab smack in the middle. Great. It's coming together. Let me label my buttons. Sign in. Share. Upload image. Oh, this one is too big. I've got to wrap the text. Oh, I come up here. You see this? Wrap the text. Click on that button. There you go. All right. So all of these tools make it possible for you to make efficient and clean templates in Excel. These are very important business skills. You want to always make sure your spreadsheet looks great for presentations. So how did I make the images switch from one car to another? Well, it's simple. In Excel, all I need to do is copy this image and put a different picture in the next sheet. Remember, I taught you in one of the first videos of this course how to create different worksheets by clicking on the plus button down at the bottom. In our case, we don't want to create a new worksheet and have to build this whole thing all over again. We just want to copy this exact same worksheet and just change the car inside, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click, go to the Move or Copy button, click on that, click on Create a Copy, and then click OK. So now a new copy of that one has been created. And I'm going to do this one more time. Right click, go to the Move or Copy, create a copy, click OK. All right. Now we've got 3 images of that app page. So we can navigate between the images by clicking on the buttons, right? So we go to this one first. Let's take this picture out. Let us replace it. Go to Insert. Remember how to do it? Insert, Illustrations, Pictures, this device. Pick a different car. Yeah, this is a nice one. Drop that one in here. Great. Go to the next tab. How do you do it? Insert. Well, first of all, let's delete the car. Then Insert, Illustrations, Pictures, this device. Get the last car. Drop that in here. This one might be too big. What do? You come to the corner of it, reduce the size. And you could also, if you know the exact size, you don't have to just guess. You can come up here and actually type the size, right? I can reduce this one to, let's say, 1, right? So you could do it that way. All right, so now I have 3 different worksheets with 3 different images. But how do I navigate? How do I get this button to work so that I can navigate between them? Well, that's simple. All I need to use is a hyperlink. You know, like a hyperlink that you see in websites. You could do that in Excel. So I'm going to show you how to do that. You first of all come to the button that you want to add the hyperlink to. You can either right-click on it and go down to Link, or you can click on it and then go up to Insert and then come here to Link. So there's 2 ways to get to it, right? So if I click on Link, then all I have to do is say which page I want to link to. So right now I'm App Load Page. I want to link to App Load Page 2. Click OK. And I've created a link. And now when I click on it, it takes me to App Load Page 2. So it's like I'm moving in an app, right? Okay, but I don't like the way it looks, so let me clean that up. Let's go back to the home page. First of all, get rid of that underline. So we click on this button to get rid of the underline. Let's increase the size, the arrow again. Now that it's a hyperlink, it kind of changed the format, so we got to get it back to the right format, okay? And then the color is blue. I don't want that. I want it to be black, so I come here, click on black, and there you go. Oh, I think it's just a little smaller. Let me move it back one more, increase the size one more. There we go. So now this one looks exactly like this one, but this is actually a hyperlink. When I click on it, it takes me to the next one, right? And I want to be able to go backwards by clicking on this one. So you guys know how to do it. Quickly do that before I show you. I'm just going to come to Insert, come to Link, and I'm going to say go back to App Load Page 1, click OK. Then I'm going to get rid of the underline. I'm going to increase the size back to normal. And by the way, I don't need to use this button, right? If I know that it's supposed to be 48, I could just come in to the number column here and just type 48. There you go, right? And then I don't want the color to be blue, so I'll come here and make it black. So there you go. So now I can go back to the old page, forward to the new page. Back to the old page, forward to the new page. Let's make the new page. Let's make a hyperlink to the 3rd page quickly. Okay, so we've used hyperlinks to allow us to navigate between our pages. We can go back and we can go forward. Let's create another worksheet for the sign-in page. I'll just click a brand new one. But then you know what? I'll just come over here and copy the whole thing over. So come here. Control C, or I can come up here and click on copy. And then I come over here and click paste. Let me select the first 2 rows. Right click, then click on the insert button. You see, I'm moving it out. Let me do that again. Select the first 2 rows. Right click, click insert. So I'm inserting some columns in front of the app so I can move the app image away from the edge. Let's just take away the car. In this case, I'm going to just add a username and password. Username, password. Let's put a little box here. You guys know how to do that right now, right? Let's put a box, something like that. Let's merge it, put a border, a box, something like that. Let's merge it, put a border, and then a big box here. Let's merge it, put a border, add color, like maybe make it red, and then hit type submit. There you go. So I've created a submit button. So if I come back to the upload page, all I really had to do was add that link, right? You guys remember how to do that? Link, add the link. That will take me to sheet number 4, which I forgot the name, but you know sheet number 4 is a sign-in page. Click OK. Now when I click on it, when I click on sign in, it takes me to sheet number 4. I want all my other pages to have this, so all I have to do is copy this, then come to all the others and do the same thing. Come here, paste it, come here, paste it, right? So now I can get to the sign-in page from all the other pages, right? Now there's one more thing I want to show you, because developers, they like to see the image, but they also like to get information about the image. And wouldn't it be nice if I can just click on an image and it will show me a description of the image, right? I copied the app load page image and I renamed it as description. This is the page where I'll provide descriptions for different features in the app. Now I've written some descriptions here. This is very basic, but you get the idea. You're supposed to be able to provide some descriptions and dimensions when you're providing your templates to developers to go off and build. So I'm just giving an example of what that would look like. For example, banner image that describes the app, slide feature that contains images of the cars, sign-in button to log into user account, or upload image button for adding new cars. So these are some descriptions of the different features. Now what I want to be able to do is I want to be able to click on one of these things and it will point to the actual description. So in this case, we have banner image that describes the app. That's this one, right? So where is banner image that describes the app located? It's located on O5, right? So I can use the same link button to do this. I come to insert, I come to link, I select O5 inside the description, right? I go to O5, click OK. Right now I have a link. If I click on it, see, it takes me to banner image, right? And then I just do what I did the last time, right? Get rid of the color, increase the size. All right. Let's do the sign in button one. Where is that located? That's located in O9. So I come over to sign in. I click on insert and link. Sign in should go to O9. Now when I click on sign in, it takes me to O9. So you can see how the developer will get this Excel sheet. They'll understand the process flow, and they'll also be able to click and understand the descriptions and the dimensions that have been provided. So you can see how powerful Excel can be as a product management tool. Finish up your app template and join me in the next lesson.